What happens to a man's body when he makes these 5 post-masturbation mistakes after 60? Did you know that a single careless habit after ejaculation can silently accelerate aging, lower testosterone, and weaken erections in men over 60? Some men experience a decline in sexual performance within weeks, and most never even realize what's causing it. Before we dive in, hit like, share, and subscribe and comment below Men's Health if you care about protecting your vitality well into your 60s. Introduction: Why post-masturbation habits matter more than the act itself. Gentlemen, let's face a hard truth. Masturbation itself is not the enemy. Scientific studies have repeatedly confirmed that occasional ejaculation is perfectly normal, even healthy. What determines long-term sexual health, energy, and prostate function is what you do immediately afterward. Over more than a decade of clinical observations with men over 60, a clear pattern emerges. After ejaculation, most men engage in habits that seem harmless but silently weaken testosterone, damage erections, and strain the prostate. Even small mistakes, like collapsing into bed immediately or rushing a cold shower, can snowball into long-term decline. To illustrate this, let's look at what actually happens in the body after ejaculation. Testosterone temporarily drops, leaving the body in a lower energy state. Prolactin surges, inducing sleepiness and a sense of relaxation. Blood sugar can fluctuate slightly. Blood vessels, previously engorged for an erection, dilate and redirect circulation away from the genitals. Think of this as your body entering a recovery window, much like after a soccer match or intense workout. For men over 60, this window is more delicate. Hormonal recovery slows, circulation weakens, and the prostate becomes more sensitive. A careless habit now can trigger months of decline. So today, we'll break down the 5 silent killers of male health after masturbation, backed by science, practical insights, and real-life examples. Stay until the end, especially for mistake number 5, which is the most surprising yet destructive. 10 minutes after ejaculation. Mistake 1: falling asleep immediately. Shocking question: did you know that falling asleep right after release can lower your testosterone over time, making mornings feel weaker and erections less firm? When prolactin rises after ejaculation, the body craves sleep. This is natural, but falling asleep immediately is a trap. Here, why? Circulation slows dramatically while the body should be flushing toxins and restoring hormonal balance. Waste products linger in tissues longer, leaving you sluggish the next morning. Over time, habitual post-ejaculation sleep lowers baseline testosterone, weakening muscle strength, vitality, and erection quality. Scientific evidence. Harvard research shows that sleep after physical stress with poor circulation prevents full hormonal recovery. Mayo Clinic studies confirm that blood flow is crucial for testosterone restoration and prostate health. Practical fix. Spend 5–10 minutes walking, stretching, or doing light breathing exercises. Drink water to aid circulation and detoxification. Gentle movement accelerates testosterone recovery and boosts energy the following day. Real-life example. John, 63, noticed his morning erections weakening. After switching from collapsing into bed to a 10-minute post-release walk, he reported firmer erections and more energy in under 2 weeks. If you want to preserve testosterone and morning vigor, hit like, share, and subscribe, and write your experience with this habit in the comments. 30 minutes after ejaculation. Mistake 2: taking a cold shower. Shocking question: could a single cold shower immediately after ejaculation shrink your erections over time? Many men instinctively grab a cold shower post-release thinking it's refreshing, but immediately after ejaculation the body is in recovery mode. Blood vessels are dilated, and the nervous system is relaxed. Sudden cold causes vasoconstriction, slowing circulation, especially to the genitals. Repeatedly shocking the system may cause micro-injuries to erectile tissue and reduce firmness over months. Scientific evidence. Research on vascular response to temperature indicates abrupt cold exposure after exercise or physiological stress can increase circulatory strain. Older men with less elastic vessels are more vulnerable, risking long-term erectile dysfunction. Practical fix. Opt for a warm shower immediately after ejaculation. If desired, finish with a brief cool rinse, never full cold immersion. Real-life example. Mike, 67, noticed a gradual loss of erection quality over 5 years of cold showers. Switching to warm showers restored firmness and comfort within weeks. Protect your masculine strength. Hit like, share, subscribe, and comment warm over cold if you agree this tip is vital. 30-60 minutes after ejaculation. Mistake 3, junk food, alcohol, and smoking. Shocking question. Did you know eating pizza, fries, or drinking beer right after ejaculation can double the suppression of testosterone and dopamine? After release, hormone levels are temporarily low. Adding suppressors like alcohol, nicotine, processed carbs further reduces testosterone and dopamine. The result: reduced energy and motivation the next day. Accumulation of estrogen linked to belly fat, lower libido, and fatting masculine vigor. Scientific evidence. Studies show processed foods and alcohol significantly reduce testosterone levels. Harvard researchers confirm that chronic alcohol intake lowers male sexual hormone levels in circulation. Practical fix. Opt for nutrient-dense options like fruits, nuts, or herbal teas. Hydrate with water to flush toxins and stabilize energy. Real-life example. After replacing his habitual post-release beer with a glass of water and almonds, Tom, 65, noticed improved energy and more consistent morning erections. Comment below your favorite post-release snack, hit like, share, and subscribe to save your vitality. 1-2 hours after ejaculation. Mistake 4, guilt and overthinking. Shocking question. Could feelings of guilt after masturbation silently destroy your libido and erections? Cultural taboos often make men over 60 feel ashamed after ejaculation. Unfortunately, guilt triggers cortisol spikes, stress hormone, testosterone suppression, mood instability, and reduced desire. Scientific evidence. Journal of Sexual Medicine confirms psychological stress is closely linked to erectile dysfunction in men over 50. Elevated cortisol suppresses testosterone recovery, creating a cycle of stress, lowered libido, and repeated guilt. Practical fix. Engage in light physical activity, journaling, or meditation. Encourage positive self-talk. Occasional masturbation is natural. Moderate habits and a positive mindset support hormone balance. Real-life example. Harold, 62, grew up believing masturbation was shameful. By practicing mindfulness post-release, he noticed stronger erections and improved mood within a month. Write "no guilt" in the comments if you're ready to break the shame cycle. Hit like, share, and subscribe to reinforce healthy habits. 24-48 hours post-ejaculation. Mistake 5, back-to-back masturbation. Shocking stat. Repeated ejaculation within hours can cut your sexual response and testosterone recovery in half and put your prostate at risk. Many men think one more session is harmless. In reality, testosterone and dopamine drops accumulate. The prostate is under continuous strain, increasing the risk of O. prostatitis, O. benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, O. other reproductive issues. Scientific evidence. Studies show repeated ejaculation without recovery leads to temporary erectile dysfunction and slower hormone recovery. Men over 40, especially after 60, have reduced regenerative capacity, making this habit particularly damaging. Practical fix. Allow 24-48 hours for recovery between ejaculations. Treat rest as a tool for long-term sexual strength. Real-life example. George, 66, noticed reduced response after repeated sessions in a single evening. After implementing a 48-hour recovery rule, his erections regained strength and consistency. If you want stronger erections and healthier testosterone, comment 48-hour rule, hit like, share, and subscribe. Conclusion: your post-ejaculation habits determine long-term health. Masturbation itself is harmless. What kills male vitality silently are 5 common mistakes. 1. Falling asleep immediately. 2. Taking a cold shower. 3. Consuming junk food, alcohol, or smoking. 4. Dwelling on guilt or overthinking. 5. Engaging in back-to-back sessions. Key takeaways. Small post-release actions directly affect testosterone, circulation, and prostate health. Recovery-focused habits, light movement, hydration, positive mindset, proper nutrition, and discipline protect masculine strength. Men over 60 must be proactive to preserve vitality, confidence, and intimate life quality. If you found this guide valuable, hit like, share, and subscribe to continue empowering men's health. Comment below which habit you'll change first to protect your masculine strength well into your 60s and beyond. Remember, aging is inevitable, but decline is optional. By avoiding these mistakes, you can keep your body stronger, mind sharper, and sex life vibrant for years to come.